Chosen one, they didn't take your crown. They just convinced you to never wear it. They smiled while you sacrificed, cheered as you dimmed. And every time you asked for rest, they reminded you just how needed you were. But let's call it what it really is. They trained you to serve, to carry, okay, to provide, to even abandon your calling if it meant they would be comfortable. See, they didn't just strip your throne. They programmed you to just walk past it. They called your job stability, but it was a spiritual leash. They called you the strong one, but that was just permission to dump everything on you. Let's break it down. And you let me know if this sounds familiar, okay? You're exhausted, but you still show up first. You manage everyone else's emotions, but no one even cares to ask about yours. You have dreams, but it seems like everyone around you just needs you just a little bit longer. You finally took a break and then got hit with guilt like it was a sin. You learned to budget blessings that should have been multiplied. You downplay your intuition because it doesn't pay the bills, even though it's the only thing that really protected you. You stay in a job that you energetically and spiritually hate because someone told you that you should just be grateful. You want to build something real, but you're always just building someone else out. And worst of all, you've become so reliable, no one even thinks to rescue you. Spirit says there's a soul agreement that you were never meant to sign. A contract that said, I will sacrifice my purpose just to be accepted. A contract that said, I'll carry the weight if it'll mean they'll love me. I'll stay useful, even if it leaves me empty. This wasn't just emotional bondage, okay? This is ancestral trauma training disguised as work ethic. They made overgiving sound holy. They made burnout feel righteous. 222 on my timer, Spirit sent me to tell you the part that they don't want you to decode. Spirit says every time you betray your calling to play their role, your money bleeds out. Like that time you turned down a dream opportunity to be there for someone else's crisis. Like that time you worked 2 jobs when your spirit was begging you to pivot. That moment when you were just about to launch and they distracted you with drama. That month when you were ready and willing to invest in your gift and had to give out a loan. Spirit says your money didn't just disappear, okay? Your money was devoured by the life you were not meant to live. I'm talking to someone who has a calling to teach, but took the safe human resource job. Every promotion made you sicker. Your body was trying to break that pact before you even did. I'm talking to someone that's meant to start this podcast, but you shut it down when your family told you, that's not realistic. Now you're drinking more and you're praying for signs that have already come to you. I'm tapping into someone else. I'm seeing someone writing a poem in the moonlight. But your job is to answer phones under fluorescent lights, wondering if the real version of you even really existed. Spirit says the uprising has already started. If your soul's been aching, chosen one, okay, if you feel your body breaking down, if you've been saying no without guilt, then you're already breaking the curse, baby. Spirit says this isn't just rebellion, okay? This is pure realignment. Spirit says you were never just the provider. Spirit says you were the inheritance. The truth is they trained you to serve because they know that if you ever reigned, they would have to bow. If this message ignited something inside of you, I created a ritual specifically for this. It's called a divine calling activation ritual. This is not just a spell. This is not just an activation. It's a full body, soul coded spoken right to turn your assignments back on. Speak it, okay? Feel it. Walk different. 444 on the timer. The scroll will be in my link to bio. But for those in my collective who are still breaking soul ties or are extremely financially blocked, I left you the ritual of financial reclamation. Now, I'm going to provide you a final declaration. I want you to speak it out loud if this message resonated with you. Out loud, no exceptions. I release the lie that I was born to serve. I release the guilt that made me betray myself. I release the titles they gave me to keep me tame. I revoke the pact. I reclaim my crown. And I reign on my own terms, starting now. Ashe. I'm going to need y'all to drop a briefcase emoji if you've been working but not receiving. I'm going to need you to drop a blood drop emoji if you are done being someone else's lifeline. I'm going to need you to drop a key emoji if you're ready to reclaim what they've buried. Because you weren't meant to serve forever, okay, chosen one? You were meant to lead. That throne has been waiting. Speak your assignment back online. Activate your gifts. Align your income.